And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So NC State's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. They can get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. Maybe it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially. Big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that we can focus, we can stay disciplined, we can stay tough and keep them blackout out of the middle.
Yeah.
Really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
NC State has to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Trying to escape and
Shit,
get
man.
himself. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays, and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people. You got to tuck that football away. You're going to run through all the tackles. People around you got to make sure you got that thing locked up. You did. Defense took advantage. Trying to start the drive with a pass. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect it.
Always got some space. Defense comes up with a stop. Not before he moves the chains. It takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The Pirates trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Ah, give me a fucking block. Oh, I went to the wrong fucking person.
2nd and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and force a 3rd down and goal situation.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations. Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown. Listen, you set yourself up for a field goal. You knock it through the uprights. You've got the lead. Everything right now looking good.
Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now 1st down from the 37. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Unloads to the wideout.
What just happened there?
Throws it in. It's Jackson. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, NC State.
This offense is high octane, boy. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead.
Offside, defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. He'll start the return inside the spot. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Quick coverage on that one as the return stops short of the 25. Running inside. It's Allen. Can't get him to the ground. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Pulls and throws on the open up. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The hand to the running back. Finding some room. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Quick completion to the right. Past the 45. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains to their side of the 41.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really...
Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. And the Pirates back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Bringing the heat. And it's picked off at the goal line.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Makes it past the mark. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Might as well give it to him again. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. To the air, it's Bailey. Pressure coming. On the
It's there.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Wolfpack will have first and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The short hands, it's Snow. Makes the grab and a nice gain, gets it to the 35. NC State might want to keep slinging it after that last big play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's gone. Great move. Now he's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield. He'll pull it down and run.
I did it. I tried to hit stick and it switched off. That's insane. Just tackle normally, I guess.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Scott. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the
it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out.
Pass there.
Got it.
Damn.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
And the extra point makes it 14-3.
Shit.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Tackled and
I can't get through there, bro.
23-yard lines and not a whole lot of room on that return. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
That's stupid
It
ass.
just seemed like there was
Oh,
some
okay.
miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB
That was dumb,
just
but I'll take it.
Pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football, and you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Bro, this fucking... I gotta change my camera. It's like...
Turnover can swing momentum.
I just did not think that was him. For some fucking reason. I'm gonna lose to its fucking CPU because I'm making bad passes.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
I don't know if he made the right decision there or not. You could tell he could have given the football to the running back, but he chose to keep it. They just got strung out down the right side and nowhere to go. I'll tell you what, better defense than bad decision.
Green, bro.
And finally, this quarterback looks human. For one play, he has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Left the middle of the field right now.
Putting together a real scoring threat.
Switch
here as
too
they
late.
Pick up the first down at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, they're after him. He gets away. Quarterback gets the first down and more. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup, and they are in.
I feel like I'm playing a fucking user right now.
We're at the they built a big lead, and they'll
I gotta go
try
to
to
beat
pile
something.
on a little more before the break. Wolfpack with a
I'm already in the hot seat game week 3, bro.
back to pass, it's Bailey. Quickly complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
You know, they make fun of kickers for not worrying about contact, but that's about as rough as it gets. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Looking to throw on first down. down. Unloads it left. He's got it. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. Now the Wolfpack will use the first of their timeouts. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Got some room to run. And after the interception return, he gets it down to the 32-yard line.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Complete. Makes one man miss. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Makes the grab inbound.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out when they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Meter didn't
Coverage and
come
an
up.
incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. The Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field.
They fixed the punting.
He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Waning seconds in the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Run inside. Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense has it. They're on the move. He's brought down a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Final seconds of the first half. They'll try to put up 3. And after He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
East Carolina's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, their quarterback better. The turnovers in the first half are the story of
That's
the
what I
game.
get.
The quarterback is struggling, and
Being
they
a
believe
fucking
that he can
dumbass.
get it together and be more protected, protect the ball, and not put his wide receivers in jeopardy. They did run the ball well in the first half. We'll see if they rely more on the ground game so the quarterback can gain his composure. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Pirates will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Split backs here. Headed outside, it's Scott. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Unloads to the right. Got him down.
I'm just getting beat.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown! Wolfpack. He got a step and just dusted the field.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive in the third quarter, marching down the field to score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Pirates will get things started here on offense.
What was fucking game to be ass.
Last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete.
And how about this defense really answering the challenge so far today? This offense, you've seen like last week. I mean, they can throw for touchdowns and big yards and big chunk plays. Defense has answered the call, played the deep ball well, played discipline, making this offense really earn everything they get.
Running to the left. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Now facing a 3rd and long. Keeps it on the draw. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He's got great speed. They'll put that return to a stop with the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Nice move hit. Made him miss again. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
I think you're seeing an example right now of some of the playmakers this offense has and just how deceptive they are. Once they have the football in their hands, they're just so difficult to tackle and bring down. David, they've got some difference makers at the running back position.
And it's really hard when you've got backs and speed all over the field, but when you get in the open field, man, it's got to be each other. There's got to be multiple guys coming to the ball carrier at one time so you can get them on the ground. One guy at a time makes it really, really hard. This defense.
Maybe a crease. Breaks the tackle. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, NC State. That's his third touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
After starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. Just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing, and because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500. Let's see where this team can go.
East Carolina has it back in the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. The sure hands, it's Hamilton. And runs through another one. And finally get to him with one way there to pick up the first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, this passing attack was on fire last week. Quarterback threw multiple TDs, but they got brought back down to earth very quick in the first half of this game. So here they are now, early in the third quarter. They're trying to get some of that mojo back, taking a shot. I like the aggressiveness.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Zings it complete to the right. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's going to fire deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. And the Pirates will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Corners are going to bail. Wants to throw, it's Bailey. Fires to the wideout. With the catch, it's Jackson. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. The Wolfpack might just keep spinning it after that last one. The option, the keeper. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option.
Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Rushes on him. Throws to the wideout. And it's his 4th interception of the game. NC State will line up with a first and goal. Trying to run, it's Scott. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Got his man on the right. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Well, this is...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. This offense has it with really good field position. Fires quickly. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. Man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Looking outside, it's gone. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. Wilson will throw. Here comes the heat. And it's a sack. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes. Make sure you take care of that quick stuff. And a great job rushing the passer.
Here goes East Carolina offense out to start the drive. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those.
There he goes. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the way. And he's got a first down. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Making side adjustments here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He rifles one deep down the middle. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for
Make it worse. Or he's going to drop it.
Incomplete, a defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
In this offense, they just got to find a way to make some plays here. They've dug themselves a huge hole. Haven't played well, especially in the important areas. They've kicked too many field goals, not scored a touchdown. They've got to find a way to create an explosive play.
And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. Offense in a split backfield. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Picks up the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
Black 14, black 14.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hoffman. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Running inside. It's gone. Got a little grass. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just beat their toes.
And this offense has had a good day, and more importantly, this team responded from last week. 0-1, didn't look good to start the season, bouncing back, getting a convincing victory. Nice job by this team handling adversity early in the season.
And they tacked on the extra point. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Allen. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for space to the left. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. Done enough for the first. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll break the chains. Solid run on the last play sets this offense up on first down. Handoff to the single running back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. All down, and he has enough to move the chains.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Pirates kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Here's the handoff. Inside the 25. Might have a chance. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown. Way too late. They still counting for 6. And he tacks on the extra point. That scoring drive took only 6 plays. They close the deal with a 39-yard run to the house. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fields. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.